And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a very special keynote address. To take this further, I would like to invite onto the dais Dr. Raja Rao Chaudhary, CEO of Darwin Platform Group of Companies. I request him to please share with a few words. Just to introduce a little bit about DPGC, with an asset-based net worth of $6.4 billion, DPGC is operating in sectors like retail, agriculture, aviation, chemicals, finance, and many, many more. Let's put our hand together for Dr. Raja Rao Chaudhary.
A very good evening to all of you. Thank you for inviting us to be one of the key sponsors to make this evening a grand evening. We take pride in being part of the Darwin Platform Group of Companies. It's a young, vibrant, dynamic group in India, one of the most popular names when you talk about household brands in India. It is usually said among the top 4 brands, Darwin features prominently, and I take pride in being part of the Darwin Group. We are a very young, committed group, people with a lot of dynamism, and under the leadership of Shri Ajay Harinath Singh, we envision to make India proud in affording a lot of employment as well as developing a lot of products and services under the Atmanirbhar Bharat or Made in India brand. When we talk about Darwin, we talk about a lot of business opportunities. We are into retail, we are into FMCG, pharmaceuticals, insurance, we are into banking, logistics, supply chain, shipping, power, energy, refineries, aviation, real estate, infrastructure, to name a few. And of late, we are hitting big time in defense avionics. Darwin is a company which is committed to nation building, committed to affording a lot of employment in every nook and corner of the country. And during the COVID times, when a lot of businesses changed their course of action, a lot of businesses suffered, we understood it's high time we make our presence into the world of social business. We cared for the ordinary people, we cared for the deprived, the destitute, we cared for the police force, we cared for the Indian Army, and we had made a humble contribution in each and every sector. When we talk about Darwin, we talk about a lot of tomorrow. You will be happy to know that we are making significant strides in the defense sector. We are committed in making use of molecular nanotechnology to develop armored jackets. We talk about smart helmets, smart self-monitoring systems, wireless soldiers, and that is something which will help in nation building, because we will mitigate casualties of our armed forces who man the borders 24/7. We have committed to ourselves that once we develop in the next 6 months the first armored jacket using MNT, first time indigenously in India, 50% of the cost of the product will be borne by the Darwin Group. And that's the way we are committed in making India proud. Besides using molecular nanotechnology, we are also into a lot of sensory equipments, UAVs and drones, defense MROs. We are working with a lot of leading consulting companies. We are working very closely with a lot of leading state governments. So a lot of things are happening in the Darwin world, especially when you have a lot of dynamism in the team, a lot of young people. We might have had an organic beginning 25 years back. We were into financial intermediation, then we moved into microfinance, NBFC, now into insurance and banking. So from a pure play finance background to make diverse portfolios happen in a very short time span, speaks about the ambition, the passion for excellence of our chairman, Shri Ajay Harinath Singh, and his team or his band of boys. I don't call myself a boy, I'm an old haggard. I may be one of the oldest guys in the team. The others are young and vibrant. But in their company and in the company of a young, beautiful lady here, I feel very young and energetic today evening. So I think this is something very important for us. You know, on a lighter note, this evening is to reward and honor talent. We grew up with the bad man. I still remember during our younger days, we used to love to hate him in the movies. So I think, you know, it's nostalgia that I can find you in front of me. You should all do a little bit of homework about the Darwin Group. Now that we know each other, I think that's something which is very important. We are here for the second time in the last 12 months to make our presence felt. We are here to talk business. We are here to talk about a lot of areas where we can connect and collaborate. We are here to ensure that we make India proud in whatever we do, be it social business or be it business per se. We are a group of young talent which is daring to dream the extraordinary, and that is what makes Darwin very unique, very special. We are also talking to a lot of educational institutions. We are talking to a lot of consul generals to discuss and ensure that we can come on a common platform and make Darwin and make India proud. You know, India is growing, India is rising, and along with India, Darwin is growing and Darwin is rising in an exponential rate. And I think that's where I would like to conclude the session. Thank you for all the trust you repose in Darwin, and I think we will always make you guys proud. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Honorable Chairman and Managing Director of Darwin Platform Group of Companies, Ajay Harinath Singh's vision catapulted the company into its present growth trajectory and stature. Under his directorship and guidance, the Darwin Platform Group of Companies has expanded and taken its business across geographical boundaries in high-growth sectors such as retail, agriculture, banking, pharmaceuticals, finance, mining, information technology, healthcare, robotics, and aviation, turning the group into a multinational, spread across Greece, Italy, Ukraine, Germany, United Kingdoms, UAE, among a few other countries.
So that was Darwin Platform Group of Companies. Thank you so much, Dr. Raja Chaudhary, for taking us through the entire plethora of activities and sectors that the group is involved in. We wish you all the best. And once again, very, very proud to be associated with you for this summit.